ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RanDOTA. As always, I am D. Normally I'd say this is a show where the meta doesn't matter, but in this case it kinda does. I've mentioned before that I'm a big fan of Team Alliance. Well, that's why I'm casting this one. As you can see from the top there, this is from the Starladder I-League, the Starladder in Minsk, specifically. And this was Alliance versus Team Secret. Now, we're just about to go into the draft here. This is an older game, because this series has already happened. This is not live, unfortunately. But that hasn't stopped me before. Let's go ahead and get going. Alright, first ban from Alliance. They banned out the Invoker. I don't remember much about Secret, but Secret bans out IO. That is actually a really smart play against Alliance, because you do not want to play against them if they have access to the Wisp. The relocate ganks are a very real thing, and there's a reason people came up with the term RanDOTA. It's not, I wouldn't say it's fair, but it works. And there goes a bounty hunter from Alliance. Also a good pick.
The green team's
most familiar with Puppy and Pili Die on Secret, but like I said, I don't know as much about Secret, especially not after S4 left them. I think it was S4 I was on Secret. But it's good to see the Alliance squad back together. And as I said, this is an older game. By the time this goes out, this series will be way old, but if you haven't seen it by now, Alliance did win Starladder, and they won it convincingly. For their semifinal match, they went up against Team Liquid. Oh, that's definitely a targeted ban. Secret banning out the Nature's Prophet. If you do not ban Nature's Prophet against Alliance, and they get a hold of it, Admiral Bulldog will before you can realize it, he's in your base destroying your stuff. And Alliance picks up Chen. This is a very big signature hero for the player known as Ake. And again, in the series against Liquid he has in the semifinals, he gets first blood on a play that nobody would have really expected. Who was it? There was a Darkseer player on Team Liquid. I can't remember who it was now, but he was very low on health, tried to deny himself to a neutral camp. Ake used Holy Persuasion, Chen's signature ability for those of you that don't know. He can take over creeps. Typically this is used on jungle creeps to give you a bit of an army. Yeah, Ake used it on the large hellbear, the red hellbear, often called the tomato, and got the first blood instead of the deny that the Darkseer player was trying to get. The two casters on that game, that was a cast by LD and Winter. They just went nuts on that one for good reason. Nobody expected it. And Secret picks up the Bat Rider. I think this might... like I said, I don't know Secret as much. I don't know who their mid laner typically is anymore. I forgot. I think it's Puppy. So that might be a Puppy Bat Rider. Oh, it's a good steal, because S4 on Bat Rider is terrifying if you're against it. Kind of awesome if you're an Alliance fan and you get to watch it, because it's funny. He does some great plays. It kind of, although to be fair, and actually without the Wisp, that's actually one of the reasons they banned out the Wisp, is because if you have a Wisp and if the enemy has a Wisp and you play Bat Rider, your lasso becomes basically useless. All they have to do is tether onto your lasso target and relocate out, and bam, your ultimate is wasted. We'll see who they pick up for their Oracle for the second pick. Oracle's getting a lot of work recently. Not that that's a bad thing. He's a very good hero, and in the recent patch, most recent patch, he's apparently a lot more viable, a lot more dangerous. I don't quite know though, because I don't play Oracle very much. Mostly because his Oracle is very dependent on his combos. You can do a lot of damage and stop, because it's not Fates. Purifying Flames, that's it. It does damage and it also heals, but it does the damage first. But he's also got, which one is it? Yes. Fate's Edict. Fate's Edict plus Purifying Flames is a basic combo. Although, depending on the order you do it in, you can either do a lot of damage and prevent the heal, or you can prevent the damage and do a lot of heal. I think I just said the same thing, but you know what I mean. You can either do a lot of damage and not heal your target. You can use that on an opposing target, or you can flip the combo, and you can make it so your ally doesn't take damage, but they get the full heal. Although with Purifying Flames, if the target gets both, they're gonna get more health than they lost. Not by much, as you can see. It starts off with 9. It does eventually get to 36 extra health, but...
Reserve time.
Oh, there's another signature hero for the Admiral, the Lone Druid. Scylla is just another one of Bulldog's major heroes. They did change how he works, because now he's got Savage Roar. Huh, I didn't know about the movement speed increase, but okay. But yeah, basically it's a run like hell away from the Lone Druid. His bear also gets it. But yeah, Bulldog, you have to shut him down if he has Lone Druid or Nature's Prophet. Because if you don't, 5 minutes before you think he should be able to, he will be knocking on your tier 3s. Or knocking them down. Either way. Let's see who the third ban is for each. The third and fourth bans are, because that's what we're into now. Round 2 of bans. Dazzle going out. Huh. Don't really know. Like I said, I don't know much about Team Secrets. I don't know if one of their players is a great Dazzle player or if it's just. I also just realized Alliance doesn't always like to fight them. Although to be fair, with Chen, a Chen Dazzle combo can be really good. Although, thinking about it, Chen and Dazzle would both be played by both of them would typically be played by Ake. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna have Ake playing the Chen and Bulldog playing the Lone Druid. So
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, EGM is usually the one that plays the Wisp on Alliance. I mean, Wisp has been banned out, as we know, but some target bans coming out from Secret so far. Let's see if they do that with their third one, or if they just general ban. They're definitely not going to be trying to ban. Excuse me. They're definitely not going to be trying to ban out a Bulldog hero again, because he's got his hero. Like I said, I think it's Pylai Dai who plays their mid lane on Secret. It might be Puppy. I really wish I remembered. Like I said, I'm mostly a fan of the Alliance. And they ban out the Lycan. That's a Loda ban right there, because Loda, he gets a lot of flack for no real reason. Ember Spirit goes out from Alliance. That's a target ban, but again, I can't remember who. I think that one actually might be targeted at Misery. But yeah, like I was saying, Loda catches a lot of flack for various reasons. I think some of it might be justified, but the vast majority of it isn't. Because he plays a hard farmer pretty much every game I've seen him. And he's good at it, and he draws attention away from the rest of the team, which is what he needs to do. Especially if he can draw attention away and create space for Bulldog to farm up anything. Because one thing about Bulldog and his Lone Druid, he likes to go for Radiance. He likes to build a quick Radiance for his bear. And once the bear's got the Radiance, Bulldog will actually do something I don't think a lot of Lone Druids think to do. Because, for those of you that don't know, when Lone Druid, his main skill is his Q, which is to summon the Spirit Bear. If the bear gets a certain distance away from you, then it can't do it. It can't attack. Yeah, if it moves 1100 distance away from the Lone Druid, it cannot attack. But if it's got the Radiance, it doesn't need to attack. It can just stand in the lane. And there's another targeted ban at Loda. That's his Sven play is amazing when he gets it going. Let's see, we're into pick 3. Go and check this. Yes, okay, it's a free camera. Good. Come on, guys. Well, you really don't want to rush pros picking their teams because it's the game can actually be won or lost in the draft with two teams that are at high enough skill levels.
5 seconds remaining.
Don't get me wrong, a bad draft can be made up for with a lot of good team play, but for example, if you pick
Reserve time.
like a Meepo into a team fight lineup, well, that could still work, but Tusk picked up by Team Secret.
Dire team pick.
Tusk is probably gonna be in the off lane. If I had to guess on Secret, it's gonna be Batrider mid because that's where he usually goes. Oracle playing roaming support, maybe safe lane support. Tusk gonna be in their off lane farming. If he's also not a roaming support. Vengeful Spirit. That's gonna be your EGM hero most likely.
Radiant team pick.
Because EGM tends to play heroes where if he has to, he'll sacrifice himself pretty quickly. Like I said, he tends to play the IO or the Wisp a lot when they get it. I actually already know how this turns out because, like I said, this is a replay cast, so.
Five seconds remaining.
I don't know why I'm coughing so much again. Well, we'll see who pick number 4 is. Let's see how
time.
Team Secret's gonna. Because although if this doesn't tip their hand on where Tusk is going, then it'll tell Alliance a lot more than it'll tell me. Gyro. Okay, that actually does kind of tell me that
Dire team pick.
they're trying to play a team fight game here. Secret is most likely because Gyro, very dangerous once he gets going. Once he gets his items up, he's gonna be their safe lane farmer. Let's see who pick number 4 is for Alliance. Now, like I said, I already know who they end up playing at. I already know who ends up playing what, pretty much, because it's a replay cast, but I don't actually know the order they were picked in.
Five seconds remaining.
Gonna go into reserve time here in just a second. And there we go.
Reserve time.
And there's the Terrorblade. There's gonna be your safe lane farmer for Alliance. I can already. That's gonna be Loda's hero. He's had some success on this hero. He's had some bad times on it too. But when he has success with Terrorblade, it's just a case of, "Hi, I'm Loda. I'll be just killing your entire team right now." Final band's coming out now. Let's wait and see, shall we?
Five seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Once again, dipping into reserves. And they ban out the puck. That's targeted at S4, actually.
Bad dudes
They're with,
banning
I guess,
someone now.
secrets like me, and they're pretty sure none of these heroes that Alliance has picked up are going to be S4's character. Which makes sense, because, like I said, Ake on Chen is just a force to be reckoned with. He's a force of nature after a while. Bulldog on Lone Druid tends to tear down buildings like nobody's business, and Zeus is the final ban from Alliance.
Radiant team
EGM on Vengeful Spirit. Pretty good. And Secret picks up a Broodmother.
Dire team pick.
Arachnia's not normally played, but I guess it's because Alliance doesn't have a huge amount of AoE right now. In fact, the biggest AoE they've got is Wave of Terror from Vengeful Spirit, which, to be fair, that's not very good AoE at all. Which is funny, because you look at teams at Secret's lineup, they've got a ton of AoE. Rocket Barrage, Flat Cannon, Call Down, that's just Gyrocopter. Then you got Sticky Napalm, Firefly, Flame Break. Tusk, even Tusk has a little bit of AoE with Ice Shards. And Alliance is going to be picking up S4's hero now, so let's wait and see who it is.
5 seconds remaining.
Also, if you want dedication, there's a fan that they show of Alliance in the game against Liquid,
Reserve
who
time.
painted his face up to look like the Swedish flag, which, for those of you that don't know, Alliance is from Sweden. Trying not to cough in the direction of the microphone, but I probably should get a pop filter for this thing. For those of you that are wondering, I haven't had one. I've never used one so far. "45 seconds left on Alliance reserve time before they start losing it." I think they start to lose money in this case. Really going far down on this reserve timer here. And Queen of Pain. That's going to be your S4 hero right there, because Quap is just a fun way for him to play his mid laner. Because for those who don't know, the reason S4 tends to play mid and tends to play some heroes over others, he's very good at a lot of things, but his main skill is he's great at controlling the tempo of a game. If he needs to slow the game down, he can slow the game down. If he needs to speed it up, he can do that. We'll wait until we actually get into the game itself before looking over who's playing what. And I can already tell you, I really misread Secret. About a 40-minute game. Looks like we're just waiting on one player. Come on already. Don't freeze on me now. Nope. It wasn't freezing, it was just getting into this. Alright, we are into the game now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we already have some action going on here. Yep. We'll go ahead and introduce the teams, but we're gonna start with a Radiant, also known as Team Secret. Alright, on Secret we have Weehaw playing the Batrider, probably gonna be going mid. Pylai Dai playing the Oracle. Can't wait to see what he does. Ooh, they're actually grouping up as a 5-man already, and Pylai Dai's got a smoke up. I'm gonna call you Mayor, and there goes the smoke. Mayor on the gyrocopter. Misery playing the Broodmother, and finally Puppy on the Tusk. Okay, we got some fun little banter back and forth. Uh-oh. Alliance has been found, smoke's broken, and we're gonna have a fight already. Mayor is just getting wailed on already. And Mayor's actually going to be our first blood there. EGM draws it, but at the same time they lose Admiral Bulldog to Weehaw on the Batrider. EGM on the other hand has to run for his life now because he doesn't want to get caught out here. Or any more than he already has. Alright, so that was a fun way to start. I mean, the game hadn't even officially started yet and we've already got 2 deaths. Alright, we're going to go back to introducing teams, I guess. In this case, we're going to go with Alliance, because we've already talked about Team Secret, Pylai Dai, though, firing off. And S4 just blinks away.
I'm trying my best here.
Starting off, we have Admiral Bulldog on the safe lane, on the off lane, playing his signature lone druid. This is going to be terrifying for Secret eventually. Oh, S4 is actually getting run at by Puppy, although he's got his blink, so he should be okay. S4 playing your mid laner on the Queen of Pain. Ake playing his signature hero of Chen. He'll be in the jungle in just a minute. EGM playing Vengeful Spirit. Probably going to be up here on top lane supporting Loda playing the Terrorblade, who's actually got the Arcana. The Fractal Horns of Inner Abyssum. And he went for blue. I kind of like the black prismatic gem, but that's just me. Misery's going to be up here. Okay, Misery's your off laner on the Broodmother. Like I said, I don't know as much about Secrets as I do about Alliance. I'm sorry. Oh. Down goes the sentry, and insta-stun onto Misery. Misery might be in some serious trouble here. Nope, that web is going to save him. Misery gets away. Whereas Secret's mid laner, Weehaw playing the Batrider, like I kind of guessed. Puppy. Roaming Sport Tusk is will actually work really well. Oh wow, S4's got to be careful. He's up to 7 stacks of sticky napalm. Because he's turned 70% slower. Mayor on the gyro, supported by Pylai Dai on his Oracle down on bottom. And Bulldog's got his nice little panda. The Spirit of Calm. Okay, I'm guessing that was a deny. Yeah, that was a deny from Weehaw. Weehaw's Batrider is actually also really scary when he gets going, but of course he has to get going for that. Misery knows about this ward. He's got to know about it. EGM's just trying to zone him out right now. He's not actually trying to hurt anybody. Loda's already got 1 point he started off with 1 point in Reflection. He's already got 1 point in Metamorphosis as well. What ward is this actually? The Stone Seer. Okay. Ake actually gets the bounty rune. Puppy's chasing down. Oh, in comes the Wild Wing. Weehaw's in some serious trouble here. Weehaw might go down. Nope. Instead, Puppy turns around, almost gets a kill on Ake, but the Wild Wing Ripper is just sitting there channeling his tornado, doing his little dance. Do the wing dance. Yeah, that was kind of silly. This thing doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but yeah, it does 1 damage. Oh, it actually does more damage, more than that. 45 damage close in, 15 damage far away. S4 on his quap. Back away. Puppy took a bit of a hit, but Weehaw nicely came in, gave him a sip from the bottle, while still having the Fountain Aura up. Shadow Strike flies out from S4. Not going to be enough to really do anything to Weehaw at this point. Ake's already got a bit of an army going. Yep, level 3, so he's got level 2 Holy Persuasion, meaning he can have up to 2 creeps. Got a Centaur Conqueror and a Dark Troll Summoner. This is actually not all he needs to get a kill if Misery stays where he is. Because Misery is still under that ward, or he was. Oh, that isn't good. EGM's in trouble here. Misery comes in. Puppy drops the Ice Shard. Misery comes in. Oh, Dust comes out. Puppy gets Dust. Puppy gets caught by the Dark Troll. And Loda's actually transformed. He's already gone through Metamorphosis. Puppy. Oh, I don't know what exactly he healed himself with. It probably. Oh, it must have been a Fairy Fire. Misery's in trouble now too. Oh, he walks right into EGM, and a Magic Missile gets the stun. Misery is going down. Loda gets that kill. Yes, they did. Valve actually did create an entire language for their demons. Observer Ward spots out Weehawk getting the bounty rune. S4 wasn't really in a position to counter that, so 2 Fairy Fires. Just saw the bear get warped back to Bulldog. Bulldog's been mostly quiet down here. He's not getting much CS, but which is actually a really good thing for Secret, because if you can slow Bulldog's farm down, then he's pretty well set. Then you're pretty well off. Oh, Misery. Oh, like I said, the Dark Troll Summoner and the Centaur Conqueror is all Ake really needed. Another kill goes to Loda. Secret, their offlaner is just getting annihilated at this point. In fact, Misery might just abandon top lane. It might be safer for him. Is he gonna go back? Oh, that's actually worse. Not only is he going back into top lane, but he's actually got to walk the whole way. Sorry, looking at some. Aww, useless Terrorblade is useless. Yeah. Oh, Bulldog's over. Okay, Bulldog's. Looks like Bulldog's trying to stack. Puppy is way behind enemy lines there. And Secret actually have a very deeply well-placed observer ward right there at the camp. And Ake takes the last. He gets the Hellbear Smasher. Uh-oh. S4 might be in trouble here. Oh, he would have been, except that Puppy's not moving in. So he actually has all he needs to get away. He's also got 17 wand charges, which is actually the most that thing can have. Little spiders. Oh, EGM actually jukes out the ice shards, mostly because he had to. Puppy dodges the stun with the snowball, but doesn't dodge the Loda attacks. Oh, okay, no, I thought we had gotten a kill, but no, he got a DD rune. Bulldog's having to run away from Mayor. Homing missile going out. Yeah, Bulldog, he wasn't gonna get away from it, so he had to take it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Loda, EGM, and Ake are doing some serious pressure here, but they're not gonna be able to take the tower just yet. That was a gory little kill.
Middle tower is under attack.
But the Radiant are taking pressure from all over the place. Mayor's really the only member of the Radiant that's holding off. Loda gets sent back by Ake. He's now back in the fountain. S4's TPing into mid. Weeha's just been sitting here farming up, but actually Weeha's keeping up with S4. That's pretty good. Misery gets the Soul Ring, which is a pretty common item, pretty good use for Brood. And the Sentry Ward goes down. Ooh, that Sentry Ward Misery placed is just outside the range of the Sentry Ward. Granted, it's only gonna last another 15 seconds. They knew it was there, mostly because they played one of their own. All the little spiders get screamed at. Loda's got a couple of his own illusions going. Uh-oh. The bear is in trouble here. Does Bulldog have a resummon of it? No, he does not. That one's actually a brand new fresh bear, and it goes down. That's bad news, because he's got for 93 seconds. Scylla's on his own, which makes him very, very weak. Bulldog's in some serious... He's not in trouble, but he's not going to be getting much farm. He's going to be getting a lot less farm out of nowhere. And he has not been getting much farm to begin with. What's not working? There we go. So far, Mayor's leading the net worth chart, but only by about 200. Whereas Loda's trying to keep pace with him. Weeha's fallen about 300 behind S4. S4 is just pulling farther and farther ahead, though. That's going to be terrifying eventually for Team Secret. Ake's rolled in, but oh, Puppy just found him, and Puppy, this is not a place you wanted to be, buddy. Where's he going? Oh, the snowball. He's saving it up. Can he get him? As Ake gets Puppy for that, but Weeha's coming in. Misery's coming in too. Oh, Ake may not win, may not get out of this. That Hand of God is going to keep him alive for a little bit, but it's not going to be enough to save him unless EGM... Oh, the magic missile was just a little too late. Although, while that was going on, Bulldog did manage to get the deny on the bottom tower, so no extra money for Mayor. Oh, now Weeha's actually in trouble. EGM and the Chen army are running him down. 2 seconds to go, and then the net. The net goes out. Weeha is trapped. Oh, but the flame break might save him. Oh, but it won't save him from Loda. Nah, but the Firefly will. Puppy also comes in. Oh, S4 blinks in on top and drops the scream to kill Weeha. Score's now 2-6 in favor of Alliance. Misery drops his webs and then does really nothing at all with it. Loda's trapped for a second, and he's already freed. What's going on? Oh, Puppy's in trouble. Puppy is dead. S4 also gets the kill onto Pylai Dai. Misery has barely skated out of danger on that one, and Mayor's gotten quite a bit of free time here down to free farm on the bottom lane, but at the same time, he's not going to be contributing anything for a while because Gyro just takes a while to come online. He is level 8, but that's not going to be enough to save him just yet. Also, Loda's already gone 3-0-3 here. Whereas Gyro is 0-1, so... Ake was getting chased down by spiderlings. Misery's running around, trying to be invisible, trying to be sneaky, but at the same time, Alliance knows how to counter a Broodmother. Sentry wards and vision. Oh, Misery doesn't know he's sitting right under a sentry ward. At least I don't think he can't know about this, or he wouldn't have just been sitting there. Uh-oh. Call down comes in. EGM takes a bit of damage. Ake goes down. Loda goes down as well to Pylai Dai. Mayor gets the kill on Ake.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
EGM's running away, but Puppy's not going to catch him. S4 has rotated up to top. He's got a Sonic Wave ready, but is it going to be enough?
Tower is under attack.
One range creature sitting here staring at the Ancients. That's under control of Mayor. And Weeha gets caught out. Drops the lasso onto the bear, but oh, S4 just blinks in and screams him down. Bulldog, your bear? Okay, he just resummoned it.
Structures are fortified.
Oracle actually got, or Pylai Dai actually got the kill onto EGM there as well, so ends up being a 1-for-1 in the mid lane. This has actually been a really close exchange. S4, he's stuck behind enemy lines, but he's also got his blink up, so he'll be fine. Screams onto Puppy. Oh, it looked like he might have been about to drop the Sonic Wave, but then False Promise comes out. Oh, meanwhile, Mayor actually took the top tower, top tier 1. Bulldog's now got a hand to Midas. He put it on his bear.
Tower is under attack.
Misery's rotated back up top, and has been stealing some of stealing some of Ake's creeps in the jungle.
Bad dudes.
There's a regen rune.
Everyone, go now.
Loda's pushing bottom with only a couple of creeps.
Yo, green dudes.
Drops
Something
his
bad is happening.
conjure image
Radiant structures are
and hides it in the trees. Don't know. He's either trying to stop TP rotations or make people think that the one on the tower is the fake. You can actually do a lot of confusing illusion play with Terrorblade. S4's got a 13-minute Yules. That's pretty damn good. Let's see what Loda's got. Oh, he's already got a Dragon Lance, which means in his ranged form, when he pops Metamorphosis, he's got an even higher range. But when he's in melee form, it just gives him more damage and attack speed. What's the other one? Strength. Huh, that's pretty good. I've never actually tried Dragon Lance myself, but then again, I haven't. I completely forgot about it. What do you actually use to make it? Quarterstaff and an Ogre Club. Pretty cheap. 1825. I think. What was that? 1875, I'm sorry. Oh, meanwhile, up top, S4 EGM and Ake get the kill on Misery, so Broodmother goes down again. Ake, or S4's up to 5 kills, and 5 kills and 2 assists. Let's jump to level, or net worth for now. Loda gets ice sharded, but it's not really going to be enough to do anything to him. EGM is tangling with some spiderlings, who are about to expire anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Ake actually manages to web up Weehaw while he's in the Firefly. Stun comes out. Weehaw's... I was going to say, if he goes too much farther, he's going to be overcommitting for this, but he's not. He's fine. Oh, Loda takes... What is that? I can never remember. Fortune's End, that's it. Bulldog going for the Ancients. Transforms back to human form. Oh, he's actually going to be stacking this because he doesn't have the mana to resummon the bear. And he gets the Granite Golems. Or the Golems. Ancient Golems. Uh-oh. S4 is in some serious trouble here. He uses himself to get out of the lasso. And then blinks away. Doesn't blink very far, though. I think that was a misclick there. Yeah, that was definitely a misclick. S4 might be in trouble here. Oh! But the shards from Puppy actually saving S4. Oh! And the Flame Break just barely misses him as he gets into the Roche Pit and escapes. That was some clutch play by S4, but I gotta also point out, Puppy again. That was a bit of a misplay from Puppy. Those ice shards back here. Those ice shards back here. Those ice shards right there. If you look on the minimap, those ice shards are what kept him alive, because Puppy's ice shards stopped Weehaw from being able to chase down S4. Because, yeah, Weehaw's Firefly was still on cooldown, so he couldn't pop it to fly over the ice shards to get at S4. Ooh, and Misery's being chased down again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's the Yules. Misery is not in a web. He's gonna have to keep running. EGM is coming in though. Can he get in range for the stun? No, he can't. But oh, the Sonic Wave. Misery's almost dead. S4 blinks way too far ahead though. Puppy, on the other hand, went in, snowballed onto EGM. Ice shards traps him in the tree line, but it doesn't actually get him where he can't be safe. Out comes the magic missile. Loda's conjured image. Oh, Misery comes in and pops EGM. Oh, and Pylai Die actually gets the kill onto S4. Where was this? Oh, this was way on the other side of the map. So Secret actually finding some good pickoffs there. They got EGM on top, and they got S4 on the bottom. So they staged a pretty good little comeback there for a second. Bulldog coming back to the bottom. Pylai Die is just sitting in the tree line waiting for him. Bulldog can't see him. If he could, he wouldn't be here.
Everyone, go now!
Ooh, Mayor comes in. Call down dropped instantly. Bulldog gets out of there. The bear is going to be the sacrifice, though, unless Bulldog's got another resummon. He doesn't for 3 seconds. The bear's not going to last that long. Oh, that was almost a critical misplay by Mayor. He almost didn't get that kill. Or did he actually get it? I think Bulldog might have been able to stun. I think the bear might have survived long enough for Bulldog to be able to resummon it so he didn't die. Although, actually, I think I did see the... Ah, that doesn't matter. Misery going around with his little army of spiderling children. Ake summons his army to him. And S4 pops a regen rune. And instantly gets a regen rune. Illusion rune, not a re... But yeah. It's been a pretty close game so far, about 1 kill a minute. Still a little bit in favor of the Alliance, although Secret, if you look at the top, you see the little pips. For those of you that aren't aware, this was a best of 3. Secret won the first game. This is the second game. Secret looking to 2-0 Alliance here. Loda having to run from the call down. He's not in any mortal danger, but oh, he's fine. Bit of a headache, I guess. Ake's smoked up with his army.
Is about to get knocked over.
EGM's also smoked. And Alliance is just gunning for Mayor.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Oh,
attack.
they turn. They find Puppy. Can they get him? Oh, EGM warps him back. Puppy was actually in the middle of Alliance, but it looks like a little bit of a miscommunication there. Weehawk grabs hold of Bulldog, drags him along. Oh, but S4 drops Puppy with a Sonic Wave. Mayor comes in, gets Ake. Weehawk actually gets a triple kill, killing Loda, Bulldog, and EGM. Wow. Holy, that just went horribly for Alliance. A 1 for 4. The only survivor is S4, and he's got to run, and he had to run all the way back to base. He's going back to...
Dire structures are fortified.
Okay, that I like.
That dude's top tower gonna fall over
Saying win a TI
soon.
qualifier before you talk. For those of you that are unaware, Alliance won the International
Dire's
3 a
bottom
couple
tower
years
has
ago.
fallen.
And they basically ran over everybody, and then they kind of fell on hard times for a little bit.
Dire's bottom
They didn't
tower is under
even
attack. You
make
need
it
to
through the group
defend
stages
here.
of it was TI5, the most recent one.
Dire's
But
bottom tower
they've
is
been
under
really on
attack.
form recently. Sylar on cliff at Roshan. Again, that's a callback to TI when Ake, playing Coddle, used his blinding light, knocked Sylar up onto the cliff
Got
in the Roche pit.
Bad dudes, middle tower.
And it was back in an older version. Whoa, we actually missed Mayor getting EGM. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Sylar got knocked onto the cliff, could not participate in the fight,
Dire's middle
and
tower
basically his
is under
entire team just got annihilated there.
Rut-row, bad dudes, rut-row, middly-widdly, gone all diddly. Dire's top
Mayor
tower.
and Misery both take towers. This is not looking good for Alliance. They're down now 11 to 13. Bulldog's really been slowed down, so that's part of why he had to go back for the Hand of Midas.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
But yeah,
Yo, green
so
dudes,
what I was saying about Bulldogs.
in your bottom.
Oh, speaking of Bulldog, he has to warp out, and the bear is in trouble. Nope. Managed to get out of there. Although to be fair, Weehawk kind of revealed, hey, I'm smoked up. Or he revealed that there was a smoke by using the Firefly near the bear. So Alliance are going to avoid the bottom lane for just a little bit. But yeah, like I was saying, Alliance was getting a lot of hate for being like, oh, they were just a one-trick wonder or something like that, crap like that. But if you watch any of their recent games, they've been really on point. Like, I'm gonna spoil the ending of this tournament of the Starladder I-League Minsk.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alliance, they went up, they 2-0'd Liquid, and then they went on to the grand finals against EG and 2-0'd EG. There was a panel of analysts there, and they were predicting. At first, they were predicting Evil Geniuses winning 2-0 on Alliance. After the first game, where Alliance, they won, and it was a pretty good fight, but they did win. And then the second game, it was just convincing. Although, to be fair, right now, Weehawk gets lifted up with the Yule Scepter. EGM gets pulled out anyway, doesn't matter. EGM is down. And they also lose their tier 3 on bottom. They did manage to get Misery, though, so. Loda got Misery. S4 doing his best. Mayor is fighting the bear mostly. The Hadouken coming out from Ake's Theater Tormentor. It's actually called Shockwave, but pretty much any caster you ask is going to call it the Hadouken. Most people say Hadouken, but yeah, well. I'm just gonna sit here. Just sitting here watching S4 and LOTA farm the jungle for a second, trying to get back into the farming game, because Mayor's pulled way ahead on net worth. He's up 5k over LOTA. He's 5k over even his next teammate, who's Weeha on the Batrider. Bring the score sheet real quick. Yeah, and Alliance's supports, especially EGM, they're just dirt poor at this point. Check the XP graph. A little under 7,500 in favor of Secret. Gold graph, a little over 10k. Actually, it's actually closer to about 11k in favor of Secret. We've got about 15 minutes left in this game, too. What set is that you're wearing, EGM? Well, actually, Wrath of Echoes. And Wings of the Fallen Princess. So he's actually combined a couple of things. He's actually combined Princess 3 sets to get a look. Looks like Secret might be going in on Roshan here. They plant the ward. Actually, they plant 2 wards up there. LOTA picks up BKB, and there's Bulldog's Radiance. Normally he gets it a lot faster than this, but he's still got... most pub players aren't going to get a Radiance at 24 minutes unless that's all they have. Whereas Bulldog... Where are you, Mr. Bulldog? And your bear. I mean, he's managed to get a hand to Midas, Radiance, boots for himself. Uh-oh. Ake's being chased down. Can they stop the missile? They're not going to bother trying. The bear just tanks that entire thing and just runs around, letting his radiation go to work. Oh, Pylai gets a kill onto EGM. S4 is in trouble here. Weeha's found him. Puppy's coming in. Whoa, what the? S4 blinked away into a sonic wave. Looks like he did quite a lot of damage on that. Blinks away again. LOTA's coming in. He's just going ham now. S4 comes back in, gets the bat right. Oh, actually no, it's a split kill between Bulldog and S4 on Weeha. Mayor's trying to chase down S4, but at the same time he's getting chased down by the rest of Alliance. Bulldog is in some serious trouble here, but not enough. LOTA is going to go down to the tower.
Can we pause, please? I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought. Bad dude's top tower's gonna fall over soon. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
S4 is getting back up his health, and Bulldog's just letting the bear chase him down. Puppy's getting hurt here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And the bear blinks away. Misery is stuck in the trees, trying to get away from creep. S4 gets an Aghanims. That's a good item on Queen, because increased damage, decreased cooldown. So it's now 40-second cooldown with 60 more damage at this level. 85 at the next. (16-14), and Ake's army's going away. Or not going away, but they're going back to Ake, who is just marching back towards the fountain to heal up. Roshan's still up. Bulldog's just farming Ancients, but he's been spotted now. He's great game sense. He knows something's up. He knows they're coming for him. He got most of that Ancients, that one stack of Ancients, and just decided it's safer for me to not die. Mayor going in. Oh, Puppy threw out the ice shards on a fake. So they know... Alliance has to know something's up here. In fact, they're coming in. The bear's leading the charge. Wave of Terror flies out. Puppy decides to keep fighting Roshan. The bear does die, and there's the call down, and Alliance decides to back off. Oh, Weehawk gets the last one to EGM. EGM is up on the cliff, and now Mayor's up on the cliff. Weehawk kind of forgot. Oh, EGM does die to Pile Die, but Mayor is. They're going after Mayor. False promise onto him. Sonic wave through. Puppy dies. Pile Die goes down as well. Hand of God comes out. Mayor is just getting. Yeah, Mayor. False promise is not going to save you here. Weehaw's up on the cliff. He's just gonna. He's gonna have to run. So that ends up being a 1 for 3 around the Roshan pit. Uh-oh. Bulldog is immortal. S4 looks like he misblinked, but oh well, it happens. Blinks down, lands right on top of Misery. Bulldog's coming in. Misery's up in the air, and they're gonna block his escapes. And Misery goes down to Bulldog. And they're just gonna transition this straight into a tower push. Are they gonna go down? Are they gonna try and get more? They could. I mean, Mayor and Misery are both down for 20 seconds at the minimum. Weehaw and Pile Die has been brilliant on this Oracle. He's not doing too great now, but let's check that. I mean, he was 6 and he's now 6 and 3. That's pretty good for an Oracle player. Granted, I'm just not a very good Oracle player myself. I'm not very good at this. I'm not very good at playing this game mostly because I refuse to play competitive. I prefer to play for fun, thank you. But anyway, most of Alliance just heading back. Alliance is actually taking the kill lead again, 18-17. I'm not sure how I feel about this ward. It's a little cute, but at the same time it's a little weird. Mayor dropping the call down is going to hit the bear. But it really isn't going to do much beyond that. Misery pinging out Bulldog and the bear. The bear is just going to sit there and farm for him. It can't attack now, but it is still a, an irradiated bear. Meanwhile, Alliance grouping up as a 4. Looks like they're actually grouped up as 5 on top lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Bulldog is immortal, so. And top tier 1 finally goes down for the Radiant. Loda takes the tower. Granted, Secret still has 3 tier 1, 3 outer towers still up, whereas Alliance is down to 1, and they've also already lost a tier 3 on bottom. They may have to retreat already. Bulldog tier TP'd back to try and keep the racks up. Mayor and Pile Die having to run. Sigil. Yep, Frozen Sigil goes down. EGM gets it. Yeah, I guess gets reclaimed in 2 minutes, so that was a quick 6 minutes. Puppy gets a hold of Guardian Greaves. Good item on Tusk. Let's check the items. Huh. Butterfly and Sanjin Yasha for Mayor. That's pretty good. Pretty good start. Highlight Eye's got Aether Lens. Fun item for Oracle. Blink Dagger, Force Staff, and Boots of Travel on Weehaw. That makes him incredibly dangerous. He can gank pretty much anywhere. Especially if they use the Frozen Sigil as the drop point. S4, Yule Scepter, Aghanims. Mech up on Ake, it's always good. He's also looking to build into another Aghanims, because Aghanims on Chen lets him control ancient creeps. Uh-oh. Hold that thought. Go back to the items in just a second. S4, leading the charge. Weehaw looking like the likely target. Weehaw's just gonna blink out, or he almost TP'd out, but that quick Yules. Weehaw's in serious trouble now. He's gotta run. S4 is not letting him get away though. Mayor gets found out by Bulldog, and the root lands pretty much instantly. Mayor is dead here. S4 still looking for Weehaw. Weehaw does have his boots of travel, but he actually blinked closer to S4, but S4 didn't notice. Alliance is going to start pushing down this tier 2. Other items, like I was saying. Loda's already up to a Manta and a BKB. He's also really close to a Butterfly. Vlad's on Bulldog is the big thing there. Well, that and the Radiant's on the Bear. Misery died? Or is this? Oh wow, there's near the tier 2 on mid for the Radiant, or for Team Alliance. I did not even notice that. Sneaky, sneaky spider. Bulldog going into the Ancients just to get some kills. Gets his AC, which both it and the Vlads just go straight to the Bear. Which actually makes a lot of sense. Because the Bear is basically hero number 6. If you could play it well. Mayor boots in. Or actually, TP's in. He's got most of a BKB up. What's he missing? About just under 300 gold. Now just under 100. Just over 100. Loda's sending his illusions around. This is something Loda's really good at. If you watch him play an illusion-based hero, in this case Terrorblade, although he also does this amazingly with Naga, with the Naga Siren, is he will split push all 3 lanes by himself eventually. Manta style, their own ability to conjure illusions. Loda, I've seen him push down 3 lanes at once. It's terrifying. Well, that's actually kind of awesome for me because I'm an Alliance fan, like I said. I don't care if that makes me a little unprofessional because I'm cheering for one team over another, but I'm not a professional caster. Never claimed to be. I'm trying to become one, but that's a different story. Heard Ice Shards go out. Really, Puppy? Were you just using that to secure a bounty rune? Oh. Alliance is smoked up as 4. Maybe 5. Oh, it was a 5-man smoke. Loda was in there. S4's actually already got Shivas. Mayor is out front and doing a lot of damage to the Bear, but he hasn't killed it yet. Puppy snowballed in. Walrus punches EGM, and EGM's actually in a lot of danger here. He's taking a lot of heat. Oh, Loda gets lassoed by Weehaw and left up on a cliff. Loda is not in a good way here, because he doesn't currently have an easy way to get down from there. Mayor, on the other hand, though, oh, Pilot died to get killed. Mayor gets taken down. EGM sacrifices himself like you'd expect from him, and switches out with Loda and then TP's away. EGM is a great team player because, like I said before, he does a lot of sacrificial plays. And there's the tier 2 on mid. Each team is now down to a single tier 2. Is now down to a single outer tower. Alliance, though, they're beating down the tier 3 in mid. Loda just pops his Manta and just keeps going. There were like 5 Lodas wandering around there for a second. Ice Shard comes out, locks Bulldog. Almost locks Bulldog in place, but not quite. Alliance pulls ahead in the building race now, too, with the death of the mid-racks.
Okay, that really is GG. Good guys, middle racks is in pieces.
Ice Shards only traps the Spirit Bear. And tier 3 on top. Is it going to go down, too? They disarm the Bear. That's not going to do much. And there it goes. They're going to kill the Bear. And except that Bulldog just resummoned it. Yes, he did.
Something bad is happening in your bottom.
Tier 2 on bottom is getting chunked on, but Puppy goes down there to help it out. Excuse me. And now they've got to face down super creeps in the mid lane. Secret does. And remember, folks, super creeps and megas to a even bigger extent, they give less experience in gold than regular creeps. They send in a siege creep to scout out Roche, but Roche is not up just yet. He'll be up really soon, though. Looks like he should be up in a couple of seconds, actually. Secret are moving in on the Roche pit. They're smoked up. As 5. Oh wait, that was actually Secret's converted. Okay, 12 and 10 seconds left on Roshan. Loda's the only one who's got any vision of this right now, and it's actually going to be up just around when this fake Terrorblade goes away. Oh, there he goes, and Loda spots it, but so does Secret. And Secret just instantly move in to go on Roshan. They used Fortune's End, or False Promise on Roshan. Makes sense when you think about it. And here comes Team Alliance. Well, there goes the bear, at least. EGM. Ooh, Sonic Wave on 3. Mayor, Misery, and Puppy all take a huge hit. Highlight Eye on the back lines doing his job, though. The bear gets stunned up. Mayor takes a Shadow Strike from way down. Alliance is actually doing pretty well in this. Lasso onto Loda, but it doesn't do any good because EGM instantly swaps with the bat. Loda is actually losing a huge amount of health here. He's in some serious danger. Misery goes up in the air, and that's a 5-man wipe. Whoa, I lost track of that fight. I'm sorry. My commentary was a little lacking there, but like I said, I lost complete track of that fight. Oh, they get the 5-man wipe and steal the Roshan, and Secret calls it. Secret bow out.
The Dire Dudes won, and now that's it. Everything is
That was a. I don't blame Secret for bowing out there. That was a really huge turnaround for them, for Alliance. So in the end, folks, Alliance wins this match. Now, if you want, I do recommend going and finding the third game in this series. It's a really good one. Or go and see the semifinal match between Alliance and Liquid, or the match between Alliance and Evil Geniuses for the finals. Those are amazing. And remember, folks, if you want to keep up with me, you can always subscribe to the channel. That does help me out. You can leave a comment down below, or you can hit the like button, or you can favorite the video. Those are also really good for me. Thank you. You can also dislike it if you want. I know I'm probably going to get a couple of dislikes because if any Alliance haters are out there, but hey. If you have a match you'd like me to check out, send me the match ID. You can find it in the top left of the score screen, as you see here. I will look into it. And remember to check out my Friday series, the Wild Terraria Fridays, where I'm still trying to keep those idiots alive. Or the War of the Gods that comes out on Saturdays. Also, as a heads up, folks, the Wild Terraria Friday series is going to change a bit because I'm upgrading my computer really soon. And Terraria stores its data locally, so it's actually on my machine right now. I would have to transfer everything over, and I might do that. I might not. We'll see. So I may suddenly restart Wild Terraria Fridays, or I might just change it into something else. I'm not entirely certain what's going to happen with that just yet. That might also happen with the War of the Gods. Dota 2, RanDOTA will still be out. Will still go out just like normal on the channel. But as for that, folks, I have been D. Good night, and good gaming.